What's my favorite drink to make? Yes, namaste. I'm a spiritual man. Protein shake.
Right, welcome to the all new episode. Yeah. Nana Share.
Hey Guru, what's up?
Man, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here, and you don't know how happy we are, including the bartenders out there, to have you on the platform to talk about Johnny Walker blends, colors, and cocktail. I want to pick your brains as you are the global brand ambassador of one of the renowned Takamaka now. I know the words will fall short to express my gratitude, how thankful we all are from the industry to have you as one of the spearhead of our trade.
Oh man, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I have some series of questions which may inspire our future bartenders out there or the current bartenders out there who may seek the help from experts like you. So before we go there, I want to ask you this question: why bartending?
I mean, when I first got in the industry, I'll be honest, like I just became a bar back because I saw my cousin who was a bar back at the time, and he was coming home. He was staying with us for that summer, and he kept coming home with $200, $300. Like he just kept bringing all this money, and I was a student. I was still in school, and I wasn't working at the time, and I was like, man, I'm broke, and saw the money, and I said, man, you got to help me out. So he got me in, but when I started working, I would watch the bartenders, and I kept saying to myself, I think I could do that.
Yeah.
But my boss didn't want to promote me because his whole thing was, well, if I promote you, who's going to take care of your job?
Oh, yes.
And you know,
I've been there.
yeah, so it sucks, right? And I was very I did that job for 3 years. I was 3 years a bar back.
Wow,
And,
that's a long time.
Back.
Somebody is always there who is working more harder than you guys. All these years, I thought I was more.
Yeah, so I eventually was able to find a way out of bar backing and became a bartender, and I had to learn a lot. So no one was teaching me, so I had to trial by error. I finally found a couple good mentors, but the reason why bartending for me is because I saw it as a way to work in this industry and affect people's lives in a positive way. You know, when people come to the bartender, they just forget whatever troubles they've had, and the bartender is able to really guide them on a cool journey for that night. That's what attracted me to it.
That's one of the beautiful thing which makes me to move what I do the best now. Let me ask you, what is your favorite drink to make and why?
To make? Wow, okay. I think now, what's my favorite drink to make? Protein shakes with a little bit of like protein shakes. No, so my favorite drink to make, I really, and this is I'm gonna take it back. I think now it's not necessarily just the specific drink. I like just conceptualizing different drinks now, but the one that I like to make the most, I think, has to be the stirred down drinks. You know, because I think for me, the essence of a cocktail is it's just to tame the spirit. It shouldn't necessarily replace the flavor of the spirit. So anything you put into the cocktail should enhance what the spirit already has. And with stirred down, it's the best example of that. So when you add bitters, when you add sugar syrup, whatever it is, it should just enhance whatever's already there.
So you're a true spiritual man who wants to balance the entire drink irrespective of what drink you choose.
Yes, namaste. I'm a spiritual man.
Over the years, what I've seen you doing behind the bar, and also you are one of the educational committee members in Tales of Cocktail. It gives an incredible opportunity for young bartenders here in the Middle East and UAE to pick your brains and understand and see what the bar is evolving. But how do you see the bar industry evolving in the coming years? And what do you believe the key trends and challenges facing by the industry today?
So one of the cool things that I think we could be heading towards, and I think, this is something that I noticed something the other day that made me reinforce what I'm about to say. So I was having a chat with Ian McPherson from Panda and Son.
Yes,
right?
and son.
And he was on the
He's an
podcast.
amazing soul. Yeah,
So wicked and so smart.
He's very smart guy.
And one thing he said, and I agreed with him, was that as bartenders, we haven't necessarily created a technique
Mhm.
that the kitchen hasn't necessarily seen before, or hasn't incorporated into their, like, what they do, right? So he said he sees at some point the bar world creating a technique that the culinary world will be like, whoa, that's new. Let's incorporate that in. And that's where he's done switching, which is great, but now he's got that freeze technique.
True,
And that's
true.
something that doesn't come from the culinary world.
We always go and see what kitchen is doing by incorporating what kitchen has been doing. Sous vide, I can
Sous
see
vide.
it, right?
Yeah.
It may be of great help in today's world,
Yeah, of
where
course.
kitchen is doing, culinary world is doing, and we are absolutely right.
Yeah. So I think he's right. It's gonna keep going in that direction. And my style, like the way I used to kind of think about cocktail flavors and coming up with cocktails, always came back to food anyway.
Uh-huh.
My mom's a chef, so like I was always kind of, I think I'm definitely her son, but in a lot of ways we think the same, right? So when I think of cocktail flavors, it comes down to food that I love. Like for one of the guest shifts I did, I made the mango sticky rice cocktail.
Yes, I remember
Right.
that. Oh, that
So-
was insane.
Yeah, so
Oh,
mango
that
sticky
one
rice,
was
it's literally food.
Absolutely.
That's how my brain works. So I think I've seen more recipes coming out that are doing something similar with specific food items they're replicating into a cocktail. So I think we are going in that direction.